Hi everybody, I'm going to make a pretty full update right now. So it's a bit windy today. A pear tree dropping pears over here. I've been making a few fires and things since I've been here. As you can see, been doing a bunch of things here. Been cleaning out the house. It took about a month after I moved in to finish signing up the documents so that the house actually belongs to me. There is that is the shower. It's not connected to water, and in fact, water is a big problem I have. I'm going to explain that in just a second. I have tomato plants here. Little tomatoes starting to grow in the month of September. I'm a bit late. Got some lettuce growing, some onions, potatoes, and more tomatoes over here. You can see the pears that fell out of this tree just sitting there. I need to destroy this building eventually. It is falling apart. This is the barn. That whole upper space is one big room that I can turn into a meeting room or something like that eventually once I finish cleaning up the house. The garage is here. There are many things in there, including a gas mask. This is another storage area, and over there is the chicken coop / goat keeping area. There's a bunch of wood here. These are my grapevines. I've got grapes for making white wine, red wine, and blush wine that came with the territory, as they like to say here. This is the main problem I'm having right now. This pump doesn't pump deep enough, so I'm going to use this to pump water through the house once I get water coming out of the well. Here is the well. Woo! Yeah, so there's a submerged pump here, but there's about this much water at the bottom. So we're not getting anything from there. It's full of mud and dirt. I need to clean that out. Coming through here. Set up internet the first few days I was here so I can work. There is a dish that is connected to 4G from an antenna down at the city nearby. Here is the part of the backyard. I'm planning on digging a cesspit around here, hopefully, and then sending pipes to water the garden in that direction. Here is a nut tree. There are so many fruit trees, I can't even keep track of all of them. I do need to clean that out. I'm planning on cleaning that out, setting up, like I said, the cesspit to get water out of the house. Once I've cleaned the well and I can get water into the house, I'll worry about that. And then I want to plant lavender back there so that the ground doesn't have anything except lavender in the trees. So that's that. Here is the entrance. Here is Doggo. Doggo is sleeping. Right. Hello, Doggo. Say hello to people. Hello. Over here. I was just too busy looking at the fly. So this dog was here when I moved in. She was just living here. Got a gas bottle in this room here after the entrance to the left. I'm planning on cleaning this out and turning this into a shower or a toilet. I'm not sure exactly which one yet. We've come in on the right side. There's a long room that I'm thinking about turning into either a bedroom or an office or something. If you go up there, you have the attic where my internet actually comes in onto the box, and where the chimney goes up. There are a bunch of holes in that. Here is the kitchen. It's a bit of a mess because I don't have water to wash anything. I've been fighting with ticks, mice, flies, and all kinds of things. So you can see I caught a lot of flies. Once I did that, the spiders started to leave as well. No, buzz, buzz. I caught 2 mice last night. The trap hasn't gone off again today so far. A guy came and fixed the oven, basically rebuilt parts of it, taking the bricks out and redoing all the mortar and cement, as you can see here. He redid this entire area. I have water heating through the wood stove, so that will be fine. And this is the room with the most mice in it, because it has the most things just sitting around. Little mouse trap down there. I thought about mouse traps where I could release the mice, but they would just come back again. So not a good idea. So that was the kitchen. That was a room in the back. The place where I was thinking of either doing a shower or a toilet also, well, not also, but the other one of the two, is this room back here, where the water has been coming in through there, over there. There's a window, so I think this might be better for a shower, and the other room might be better for a toilet, because, I mean, natural light's nicer for a shower, I think, than anyhow. That's debatable, probably. So, kitchen sink, the water goes directly out onto the ground at the moment, and there's no water coming in, because no well. What else is going on? So I showed you that. This is the room I've been sleeping in. This is an old couch that mice used to live in. I put a whole bunch of blankets underneath and some stuff on top, and I sleep on that. Here's my computer where I work. Got a little watermelon over there that a neighbor gave me. I can't clean clothes either because I don't have water. Here's another fly trap. Here's an old closet that I'm going to get rid of as soon as I can. There's a part of the Russian oven. There's an old sewing machine over there. Some more stuff. There's paint right there I'm planning on using for this room. And the thing I've been working on the most, I would say, that has seen the most progress, other than the chimney that I didn't work on personally, is this room. So this room is going to probably be my bedroom, as there is heating, and that is the chimney wall that I redid most of this last night, actually, and you can see where the bricks are in there, which is kind of cool. I'm going to paint that with the rest of the room. I still have some mortar on the ground right there, some plaster for any areas I need to work on, and then the sealant over there. We're going to tear out this floor, put a layer of concrete, a layer of cement, some insulation because concrete's cold, about 6 centimeters of concrete, the entire room, then some plywood, and then I would like to set up, what's it called? Laminate. So it won't be cold in the winter, and I'll have a clean floor. The main reason I started working on the walls so fast is the bugs and mice were coming in through the walls and the foundation of the house, because the foundation of the house is literally dirt. As you can see here, this is dirt. And underneath that dirt, there's some random bricks to sort of make it even. I'm sure it was to save money, to be honest. But the wood floor has been eaten away, and the wood beams inside the walls have been eaten up. So the mice were just coming through, making their way through those, because termites had already started the job for them. So they could just come in and do whatever they wanted. Here we have some inside windows between that long room on the other side and this room. I don't know what to do about that, but I know, like, the kitchen, this living room, and the 2 rooms in the back were part of the original house. So that is an extension. So that wall was the outside wall before. So it's pretty thick. And those windows were outside windows. I'm planning on taking those out and turning them into arches. Not sure if I should or not, because I'm not sure how much heat I'll lose. I'll be able to heat myself, so I probably won't die this winter of cold. That's a good start. And now it's just securing the place so that people can't just break in with their bare hands, because these windows are crap. They're also useless for insulation. It got pretty cold in here already in August some nights, so September is going to be crazy. I need to shave, cut my hair, take a shower. I haven't been able to shower in half a week at least. So I do what I can with like those wet wipes and stuff, but it's pretty hardcore. The way people live out here in the village, a lot of them live very uncomfortable, impractical lives, sadly. I went to a house where they didn't have a well. They had a gas bottle. They didn't have wood heating. So they could cook on their stove. And in the winter, they would just open their stove in their little house. It cost them $1,000 to buy their house. A young couple. But a lot of people don't have anything here. They don't have a job. They just manage to scrounge some money up from family or something, buy a little house in the countryside, and then they survive from whatever they can plant. And they go to a village well and get water out of there, which is what I'm going to have to do for a while, at least. So, yeah, at least I'm able to work so I can make money, unlike most people here, sadly. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to find ways to create jobs for people. I hired a guy out to fix the chimney. I'm going to have to hire someone or a group of people to fix the well. I found a guy who's going to be working with me to fix the yard and make the cesspit with me. I need to buy a cement mixer and a wheelbarrow for all this cementing stuff we get up to. Just remembering that. So there's all that to do. And on top of that, starting a web company and registering it in Ukraine has been fun. You have to get a code, like a computer code, that they give you on a USB stick in person. You have to bring the USB key yourself, and then they put it on there. And then you take that home, put it in your computer. When they ask you for the code, you send them the file and your password. And then it logs you in, and then you can register, like fill out the documents to register your business online. So I started doing that before I moved here, and I couldn't register because I didn't have a location to register because I was renting an apartment. And if you register anything anywhere, like a business or a person, they end up paying more bills because in the city, the heating is centralized, and a lot of people don't have meters for water or electricity, so they pay a certain, well, electricity, I've seen everybody with meters, but yeah, so for some utilities, they don't have meters, so they end up paying per the amount of people, according to some weird mathematical equation. So they end up paying a lot for every extra person registered. The only thing I have here is electricity, and I have a meter. So my first electric bill came through, and it was like $1.50. I think it was only for a week and a half or something like that, but electricity is not going to be a high cost. So my cost of living has dropped drastically. So I can invest more into the business and renovation. I really need to get ready for winter. New front door, because that front door you could break down with a simple kick, like the front door of the house, and new windows, so that the cold doesn't just come through. They had a plastic sheet on the outside of the window as like a form of extra insulation. That does not do much. It keeps the wind from coming in, but it doesn't cut the cold. So no one would come here in the winter for the last few years at all. And people used to live here, but they wouldn't have had the extension open at all. There was a carpet on the wall behind me. Actually, I even had to burn carpets and furniture because the mice had done so much to them. It was bad. Yeah. So I have friends from church and other friends helping me out with different things, but for the really big things, I have to pay people to work on them. I have to buy equipment. So I'm already helping out the economy in Ukraine through consuming and through buying services from local people and products from local people. But I want to create more stable jobs. So that's where the web company comes in. I've already been working with that, even though I haven't completely finished the registration yet. That's what I was going to say is I logged on their website to register, and it said I had to go back a week later to register because they had too many people registering sole proprietorships. So I can register a Type C sole proprietorship and hire people and work with foreign clients. So that's what I'm planning on doing for that. I'm also planning on creating an NGO to actually train people in entrepreneurship, especially in the Ukrainian countryside, and also for making living conditions more better and more sustainable for people living in the countryside. It's going to have to be somewhat hands-on. Because most people don't have internet. I'm the only person in the village that has internet in my house. That has what they say Wi-Fi, so Wi-Fi. Because I set up an antenna for that. Most people just set up an antenna to get TV. They don't think about, well, TV isn't going to help me make money. TV is not an investment. It's a waste of time. Like these types of thoughts don't happen because culturally, a lot of people are still in a Soviet mindset or a serf mindset in the countryside. A lot of vodka drinking, which is definitely not efficient. I have stories about that, but I'll save those for another time. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people outside my neighbors, so it's nice to go to the city once or twice a week and see people from church or friends. And get a load of wash done, take a shower, plan more of the work to do here, potentially find clients for the business. We have a project to help, an African project we're a partner with. So my web business is partnering with an African business to start helping with education there. So we're not just helping Ukraine, we're also helping other lower end countries? That sounds weird. Third world, or there are different terms for it, but poorer countries, basically, if we want to be completely factual and simplistic. So, yeah, a lot going on at once. I was planning on going to a wedding the 4th of September. I was invited to go in Germany. They paid for my ticket. I mean, they would pay for my ticket. But the borders were closed because of coronavirus. So Ukraine has closed its borders to foreigners coming in. And because of the uncertainty of the entire situation, I didn't get a ticket out because I wouldn't know when I would be able to come back. And I also didn't know if I would be able to continue this project or not. Another thing I'm working on is, like I said, an NGO, non-governmental organization, so a nonprofit for the helpful non-business, non-economic side of things. So hints and support and helping other projects like mine. I've been contacted by some investment organizations in Ukraine, so I need to get back to them and do more networking for that. But the NGO will allow me to renew my visa and help out in Ukraine at the same time and bring more people on board. So I won't be by myself for the more theoretical, more philosophical, more help and support side of things. I'm already not alone for the business. I work with a designer, and in the past I've worked with a sales guy, and I've worked with other people. So I'm not alone in the business side of things, but I've been alone with the more association or helpful non-profit side of things. So I'm going to work on that. And if I can get my visa through that and continue to be here legally and helping people, that'll be awesome. So that's my my big update for the beginning of September. I need to do more of these, but my internet upload speed is so bad it would take me 2 days to upload this video, and during that time I don't have any, basically any internet except for the video upload. So I'm going to upload this while I'm in the city. That's the plan. Have a good day, everyone. If you want to support what I'm doing, if you want to contact me, feel free. You can contact me through my website, philipcripe.info. That's philipcripe.info. So there you go. Have a great day.